let's review this then. It's the Hotpoint Ultima Logic Sensing Condenser. If you've got the old version, it just doesn't have the words logic on it. I think it's still got Sensing Condenser on it though. But of course, Hotpoint Brown Lover can let me know down below, since he knows quite a lot about these apparently. Anyway, just to reiterate, yes, Hotpoint Brown Lover, you had one of these, not, and you know, this does have 3 sense levels, but that's an older model up there, that old TC72. Anyway, so we've got the TDC60 series, TDC62 series, and the TCM65. Right, let's go through them. So they're all 6 kilo models. The the TDC60 was the first to come out to go with the WMA 30 series. Or so shall I say WMA 60 series, the Ultimas, you know. So like the 61, 62, 3 and 4. 5 and 6, and the TDC62 is actually to go with the 70 series, the WMA 70 series, so the 74, 5 and 6. 74 and 76, shall I say. No idea why. The only difference is the badge on the front here. It's a stick-on badge, whereas it's just drawn on the earlier ones. So, what other differences are there? Nothing. Literally nothing. It all runs exactly the same. Same heat, same drum, same programs, same dial, same everything. Just a badge. I'm not joking, that is it. You just pay for a badge. The TDM 65, I think that's the correct code, TDM 65, which I've got, and I should have really just brought down with me. Same with the old 60 I've got over there. Maybe I might do a review video on that then later on. But the TDM 65 is literally an aluminium version to match the aluminium versions of the Ultima washers. So it matches the WMM 75 and WMM 65. And that's basically it. So, go through all your colours. You had your TDC62P, so you had Polar, G for Graphite, which is this. You had I think there was an Oyster version as well on the TDC60 series. I think it was TDC60 Oyster, but not too sure. You can let me down below if there was or not. And there was a Natural Linen beige version of both the TDC 60 and 62. So there we go, we've got our badge there, Ultima Logic Sensing Condenser. Then we've got the 3 level auto drying of cottons or synthetics. You've got 1 drop which is cupboard dry, 2 drops which is hanger dry, and 3 drops ready to iron. And then you've got time drying with low heat there. 40 minutes, 30 minutes, and 20 minutes. Synthetics runs on low heat on this. So it has sensor drying even on low heat, which is pretty good. You then got fabric cares. So you've got 20 minutes of airing, that's on cold. And then you've got 10 minutes easy iron, which allows you to put 2.5 kilos of laundry in. 2.5 kilos of cottons, and I think it's 2 kilos of synthetics or shirts. You put it in on the 10 minutes easy iron program. It heats for 8 minutes and then shuts the heater off for 2 minutes to cool the heater down. And then you can take the laundry out that it will be hot and ready to iron. Subsequently, what you're supposed to do is that something that's really, really creased you put in, and then it becomes less creased once you've put it in. Then we've got 3 lights up here. So we've got empty water bottle, which will come up when the tank is full. It's got a little float switch which will then flick up and then activate that. It will also stop the dryer completely, but once you've emptied the water and you put the tank back in, the pressure will release and it may carry on. It will allow you to then continue drying. Drying will light when the heater is on, and active will light when it's in any kind of program at all. So we've got obviously off, And now we're actually now turned on, ready to start. So we've got cottons, obviously, cover dry, hanger dry, which is ever slightly damp, and then damp. Then we've got damp dry, which is actually the ready to iron. So it leaves clothes wet, ready to run over with an iron. It'll take most of that moisture out. Then you've got synthetics. Again, you've got cover dry, hanger dry, which leaves them ever so slightly damp, and then ready to iron. Same again. And obviously you've got 40 minutes, 30 minutes, and 20 minutes of time drying at low heat. Airing of 20 minutes at no heat, and then the easy iron program. Right, so this actually is missing a little plate that goes over. There's two holes here, and it just clips in, and it goes over that. To be fair, you've got to keep on taking it off every single time when you want to go empty the water bottle. It's probably the reason why this doesn't have one right now. The water bottle is here. This water bottle is quite new actually. It's very, very white. And then to load up, we press the door. It's got a little hand marker. Push. Now the door can be reversed if you want, just by undoing these and swapping them over, as well as the two in the door. Really easy to do, as well as also moving the brackets over as well and stuff like that. And then you just got to move your sticker over, which will never happen. So yeah, quite often people will reverse the door but not the sticker. That's confusing. Anyway, we've got our 6 kilo drum, 3 paddles, and our. Then what we'll find inside the drum is this sensor here. That's your moisture sensor. Clothes will land on it and will conduct, the moisture will conduct through it to a bar that goes around all the way around, to a band that goes all the way around the drum. And then it has a pickup touching that band, which will then send the information back to the control board, and then that will obviously determine how dry the clothes are. Your condenser is actually here at the bottom, which just pulls out, and then you can clean it. That was clean. That's literally just only been on for about 2-3 cycles. It does start to build up quite quickly. Fluff filters in the door. Pick it up, empty it, and then just drop it back in. That's your door pin. That's about 6 kilo from an 8 kilo drum. So we've actually got a full load. So switched it on to the first one. Alarm. We want on. So that scraping is not normal, but it is normal at the same time. So the biggest trouble with these dryers is that they are a bit too flimsy. So, like I've worked on it, and you're getting it to sit right again. The tolerance between the drum and the back plate is so small that because the whole thing flexes, the whole body flexes, you can end up scraping, which is really annoying. But anyway, so we've got drying and active. If you don't have the drying light on, you've got a heat problem. If the drying light is on, then the heat is on. See, not scraping now because it's kind of pushed itself correctly. So apparently in just under an hour, not even that, 5 minutes, the clothes are apparently dry from a 1400 spin Zanussi. And they are. Like just, when I say just, I mean like perfectly dry, like just like a little bit wet on say here, a little tiny bit damp, but the actual main body of this jumper is fine. But that's kind of expected to be normal with these kind of sensors. Cool. Sensor your full filter out. A water bottle out. So what to give this out of 10 then? Well, it's a Hotpoint. They're okay. Fluff did build up inside them and eventually led to the sensor not working correctly at all. That's very normal. And the build quality is... Reliability of them is quite good, but the actual build quality could have been better. Like, of course, like I say, it flexes too much, so the drum can rub against the back and stuff like that. So let's give this out of 10 then. I'm going to give it 8. 8 out of 10, or maybe 7.5 out of 10. Because the problem with the sensor drying, the driest setting will still occasionally leave clothes a little bit damp, which is quite annoying. Yeah, so I'll go with 7.5 out of 10. There were better sensor dryers, of course, on the market. Sensor drying was coming quite a lot into force with different manufacturers, and I think at this point Hotpoint were lacking a little bit. You know, stuff like Bosch and Miele and AEG, and you know, and even though Becker wasn't really a thing, Becker's first iteration, which is slightly later on, of their sensor dryers was actually better than these. So I think Hotpoint were lacking a bit behind in terms of that build quality and usability. So yeah, so that's why I'm going to go with 7.5 out of 10. Cool, hope you enjoyed this review. Don't forget to like the video if you've enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. Don't forget to comment below what you like about this machine or what you don't like with this machine. Also, like I said, any information I'm asking for, please let me know down below in the comments. And I'll see you in another review and demonstration video. So, bye for now, and I'll see you in the next video.